Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are back again with some more Last Epoch. Ugh. All right. All right. Let's turn this down. Need my monitor. All right. Dred was giving you nice compliments earlier. Checked out your Javelin Dot guide. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. Much love to Dred, man. Much love to Dred. All right, what are you up to today, Niche? Let's raise the corruption. Only to 450. Come on. So working on my Fire Spell Blade, just getting started tonight. Oh, okay, cool, cool. So what if we took this armor and slammed it with a 2LP Titan Heart? About to equip double red reins like all level 80 characters. Okay. So the real question is, what's more valuable? The percent mana or the flat? I feel like flat is more valuable. I'm pretty sure flat mana is more valuable than... We're gonna need a something for that one. It's actually not too bad. Because we want percent on here. We want to get as much flat as we can. That's just a really nice. Oh my gosh, that's sexy. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Nice. Oh. Oh. I mean, nothing's gonna beat that, but. Oh. damn. Like, dang. I think this is the only one I have. Oh, well, this one. Hold up. Remove poison damage taken as physical. Please. Oh, well. Yeah. This is the only one I have. Okay. So... Titan Heart. 2 LP Titan Heart. Which one has more? This one. Okay. What I need... What I need to go over is flat mana and either percent health or percent mana. But the one I need the most is the flat mana. Let's go. Let's go fail our first slam of the day. How we doing? Hey, what up, Malric? We just got started and we're about to go do a slam. I would like... So, the thing is... The reason why I'm using something like a Champion Regalia right now is I need... Well, I need the armor, but I'm going to live without that. But I needed all the affixes. I needed the percent health, the mana. I needed all of that. The thing is, Titan Heart gives you 39, well, up to 40% health on there, as well as damage. I've always wanted to try to slam items. It's very simple. Well, I mean, on the surface, the system is simple, but you begin to learn the nuance for sure. It's, you know, you find a key, you find an item that is slammable. So let's throw this in here. So if we do a tier 1 dungeon, we can slam any item that's level 50 or below. So do you see how these unique items have level requirements? So anything with LP and a level requirement, a level 50 or below, you can combine this with a purple ring. Any ring, but it has to be a purple ring. Same thing for this dagger. This can be combined with any dagger, but it has to be a purple dagger. This one requires level 27. Exactly, Malric. So you can, and that's what we call a slam. You're now taking this and combining it, otherwise known as slam. And as you go up in difficulty, if you look, so level 1 requires level 50 or below. Level 2, you can slam any item that's level 65 or below. Tier 3, you can slam any item that requires level 75 or below. So technically, I could just do this tier 1 dungeon and slam this Titan Heart. And then there's tier 3 requires level 75 or below, and then tier 4 has no level restriction. So that's why I typically, if you can do tier 4, I just typically do that. Let's take a look real quick. Red ring, high LP. Oh, Sirion with LP. Nice. That's a lot more simple than I thought. Next season I'm gonna be all over it. For sure. And it's the fact that you can get into the system early. The moment you have exalted items, the moment you have unique items, depending on the level, you can get a slam pretty early. You also need a key, but I mean, yeah. So, I'd be remiss if I didn't also tell you this. You're going to want something with more legendary potential. Well, depends on the item. This is where the more complexity comes into play, because you'll begin to understand what items have higher LP potential than others. So let's take, for instance, this Titan Heart, what I'm going to be slamming. This Titan Heart has 2 legendary potentials. So when I put this item in the box and I put this item in the box, you know, it's a purple body armor. This is a body armor. 2 of these affixes randomly chosen will be going over to this Titan Heart. Obviously, I want the highlighted purple text, but I have no way of guaranteeing it. The only thing I can guarantee will not be going over is a sealed affix. That 17 damage will not be going. 17 damage reflected to attackers will not be going over. It's sealed. And you can't cheese the system by having a purple item with only 2 affixes or something like that, right? I can't be like, oh, look, this has 2 legendary potential. Let me go find a purple body armor with a T7 affix and then 1 affix I really want to go with it, and then leave the other 2 blank, right? Remove it through crafting. You can't do that. The item that is going to be slammed must have 4 affixes. Even though only 2 will be going over, it must have 4. That's why 4 LP, 4 legendary potential, is highly desirable, even on your more mundane uniques. Like, take for instance this Strong Mind right here, right? It gives mana, maximum mana gain to stun avoidance, and you cast a small lightning explosion when you are stunned. Big whoop. Now for the build I'm running, the more mana the better, right? So actually getting some free mana on this otherwise mundane amulet that has a very high LP potential of getting 3 or even 4 LP, a lot more common than like an Orion's Eye or something like that. It kind of makes these mundane like uniques that you normally wouldn't use if it had nothing on it, when you can all of a sudden put 4 affixes on it, it becomes useful. Yeah, absolutely, Marek. Anytime. I'm glad I can help.
Stand down or die.
I've been forcing myself not to play LE again until it launches because I know I'm going to play 100 hours in 2 weeks. I understand that. Doing a D4 season run right now, I told myself I would play D4 outside of streaming because I just want to be streaming Last Epoch right now. And I still haven't done it. I should check it out though, because I always like doing the Battle Pass cosmetics. I don't care about having some like insane character. I think it'd be fun just to pick up the Battle Pass and get the cosmetics. Because, you know, every once in a while, D4 will have like a cool season that is fun, and I'll even stream it. You know, the last one I had a really good time with. I mean, the expansion was okay, but I was disappointed. But season 4, of Diablo. That kind of felt like almost like a Diablo 4 renaissance. Just the way everybody was playing that game. Like, because they introduced the pit, everybody was trying to push the pit. It seemed like every day there was like a new report on some build that was able to clear pit 120, and then it became pit 130, and then, oh wow, look at this, there's a guy who cleared pit 150, and it was just kind of like a cool time. So I like to cover Diablo from time to time. Sadly, this season's not it. Honestly, it's what I do: complete the season journey and peace out. And that's absolutely fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, I must have been getting hit by that. It's been a long time since I died to Joro. I feel like D4's endgame is not really too deep. There's just some bosses. You can push pits, which isn't too exciting to me. Last Epoch Monolith is the perfect setup. And it's the perfect setup for me too, Marek. Because honestly, when I come home and I'm streaming to you guys, I'm not trying to do some like insane whatever. It's just really cool to boot up, clear some echoes, talk about the game. And if I want to get really sweaty, push the corruption. I'm still doing the same activity. I've imposed a harder difficulty on myself.
Intruders? A waste of time.
Stand down or die.
You dead, that is. Fighting me.
Such power. There is only one explanation.
Please be a shortcut. No. Have you decided what build you're starting the season with? No, I'll probably have a better idea once I have. Well, yes and no. I already know, like, I always like to just level with Paladin. I just like to level with Ignite Hammers. It's reliable. I've done it multiple times. It's fun. Now, I'm assuming what build am I going to do first, like, for the end game? As for that, I probably will know once I read the patch notes. And honestly, for the Ignite Hammers thing, I probably will know with the patch notes as well. There might be something better. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be just super busy leading up to that. Like, my brother and I, we're going to a concert on Saturday, March 20 something, like 29th, and then I'll be back home on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, my wife really wants to see an artist, so we're going to another concert on April 1st. So we're going on Tuesday, the day before the new season launches for Last Epoch. So I'm going to be getting back home late that day. I'm going to be tired, but I told my wife that, A, I love her, and B, like, our anniversary is on April 3rd, which is the second day of season 2 of Last Epoch. So I said, hey, you want to go to this? Happy anniversary. Cause, like, we were going to do something afterwards. We were going to do something, like, later on, like the next week. But I was like, hey, like, you really want to see this? This is going to be our one opportunity to see this artist. So yeah, let's do it. Like, I'll be a little tired for the stream. I just got permission from my girlfriend to have a full gaming time that entire weekend. Awesome, bro. Yeah, it's always good to talk with your significant other or spouse or, whoever about stuff like that. My wife and I have been planning this for a while. So I was glad that we could do something before the season. I like it. Can't wait to see what they've been cooking. I've been told best way to start is to play with your wife, get her to be your pally support, and you do the new VK buffs. I don't think my wife would really enjoy. Like, she doesn't mind watching Last Epoch. Like, she moderates both the YouTube and the Twitch chats. But I don't think we're gonna be playing. It'd be cute though. Okay, baby. I'm going to need you to play Paladin. Yeah, okay. Whenever it looks like I'm about to die, hit this button. All right. Titanheart. Yeah, we got this Titanheart. 2 LP. Nice. We want mana because I'm going to be relying on the percent health here to carry my health for the build. Sadly, we will lose a lot of armor. But yeah, if we can get the mana to go over, that would be great. Oh, we got the stat we wanted though. We got the stat that we wanted. This will be, I believe, more mana than what we have. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shucks. Well, what about armor? Yeah, our armor's in the dumps. Well, we could try again, but we're gonna have to figure out some armor. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some armor. This is too low. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it feels. So yeah, I just realized I just looked at the modifiers. I forgot we raised corruption and didn't lower it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's certainly a lot higher than I was expecting to be doing, but we just cleared a mono like it was nothing, so let's just try fighting Raye at this level of corruption with glancing blow. Already 900 off. One mono just I mean, I do think the build scales well with how much mana you can get your hands on. Yeah, about that. I have no armor. No, we need the cold resistance. Well, hold up. We can get some armor. Hold up. And missing void res. What was giving me void res? Might have lived that with her. Yeah, that's true. Oh, because this had 8% sealed void resistance. Okay, well that's fine. This is fixable. I realized it was on display capture. Okay, so... $700 overkill with a 4,600 hit and missing 11%, so not quite. So it's not quite. I need more armor. 22%. Okay. Masu, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll be good. Like we could use some more necrotic. We need the poison. We need that necrotic. Okay, we need all that. I was hoping there'd be a way to mix in this. Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That works. And then we get some armor from that. Or... no. It wouldn't fit. Yeah. What's up? What's up with the music? Okay. So 48% armor. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing, though. If I hit an enemy, with bolster, I get fit. Let's do some. How about throne? Like right now, I'm really leaning on my idols for armor. Not armor, resistances. I would have to remove all. Okay, so. Yeah, it's close, but unfortunately, no. I'm just getting too much out of my current idol setup. I mean, and to be honest, I don't need to be farming this level of corruption anyway. I don't like the throne anyway due to how slow it stacks so slow. I mean, some builds it's fine. Like it was cool in Machine Gun Smite, but See, and that's why I don't like leaning on throne for armor, because if you already need the armor, you got to survive for a period of time before you can get the full effect. If you're counting on the full effect, well, then you're probably screwed.
This hates, this despair, oblivion burns within you. That's it. Changes anything. This world is already dead.
But it takes 20. If they buffed it to 4% per stack, cap of 10 stacks, I think it would be convinced to be used more. Right. I feel like when it really gets into the conversation is when you start talking about what it can do for you with the fire damage and the cold damage. I feel like you never hear anybody talk about it taking it just for the armor. Yeah, we're not going to stick to this, but it's cool to know that the build has growth. Yeah, I think it's... I feel like what most people do is they take it for the fire damage, and then the armor's just a nice little, you know, byproduct. You never hear anybody talking about all the great armor you get out of it, and you get a nice little byproduct of fire or cold. I say fire because I play a lot of Sentinel, and we don't do cold damage. Yeah, trying to think outside the box. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, honestly, like, this strong mind idea was actually your idea, sort of, Niche. You got me on the whole Orion's Eye thing. And while I was looking for Orion's Eye, I came across a couple of these strong minds. I'm like, wait, isn't this like Orion's Eye Junior, so to speak? So, I mean, that there's one idea that you floated my way. I think we can do 500 corruption comfortably. Okay, I want to take a look at a racing strike and see what I can do. So for Hasten Cataclysm, I only took this for the higher mana cost. What more multipliers could we take? So Merciful. We do 10% more damage versus damaged enemies. We do 20% more damage to enemies. I'm peacing out, but thanks for the advice. Catch you guys next time. Hey, Maruk, thank you so much for being here. You take care. Chamber of Fate. Racing Strike has a chance to... Maruk, thank you so much for subscribing, man. For a tier 1 sub, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. You take care. It's probably Maurek. Or Maruk. I'm calling him Maruk. Or Mauer K. I mean, honestly, Mauer K makes sense. Okay, so Chamber of Fate. 50% more melee damage to slowed enemies. This is a huge one. I took this one because it gives flat 24 flat melee damage, and then it gets doubled with a two-handed weapon. I technically only need 1 point here. Wait, bleed chance from all sources is converted to time rot chance for a racing strike and effects related to bleed. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can only put 3 points. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is 100% more multiplier. 100% more multiplier if the enemy has 12 stacks of time rot. And we can only apply time rot with a racing strike. So this is more of a boss killer. Time rot rate, it would convert my bleed chance, which World Splitter is 131%. So at least 1 stack per hit with a racing strike. I feel like what's going to happen if I take this, though, this build is going to devolve more and more. It's going to be rough. This build is going to devolve more and more as this Void Cleave racing strike, and then we just pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow a couple times with a racing strike before going back. We'd have to figure out a way to get more levels, because like even if I take 3 points out of here, I still need the 3 points here, and I need the 3 points here for mana. We needed to increase the cost of a racing strike for guaranteed crits. I need 2 points, 2 points. So you take 3 points out here, you put them here. Then I'm going to need another 3 points. Wait. How far over crit cap am I with Erasing Strike? Do I need the 3-3? Good point. So right now, I have a 91% chance to... Okay, let's take these off. Okay, so these are what are giving me these. So I'm at base crit. So I'm at base crit 5%. So 6%, so that's 11% base crit for a racing strike. And because of the mana cost. So, oh, oops, wrong program. Increase area for melee skills per one. I don't think that's as important. And on top of it, what's going to happen? We would end up taking 3 points into a rate, like, right? We have to put 3 points here to get to this node, right? So this would help make up for what we lose in the area. So I'm not as worried about that. So let's take a look at this again. So 82.5. So 82.5 divided by 2 is 41.25 plus 11. So 52.25 base critical strike chance. That gets increased by 191%. $66. So we have 190. So that's obviously too high. So 66 plus. Oh, right. So that's going to be 33 plus 11. 44. Okay, so that's going to be 44 base crit with a racing strike increased by 191. So what you times that by what? 1.91? 84. Unfortunately, no, that doesn't make sense. Yes. 2.91. Right. I'm like, that's not making sense. 2.91 times 44. Yeah, we're at 128. One point. Mana cost is 49.5 divided by 2. That's 24.75 plus 11. 35.75 base crit times 2.91. That's just barely it right now. If we have no other increases in mana. Okay. So if I have the 6 points now. I have the 6 points now. Let me move my face back over here. Again, I keep clicking on meaningless stuff. I lose 16.5% area, but I'm going to gain it right back. And I'm going to gain it right back with Dust to Wind. Melee area 15%. If I gain 15% per point, I've gained it back in every way. At least with a racing strike. And all of this only affects a racing strike. That's what's good about this. This is only affecting a racing strike. So we did lose 25% more damage to slowed enemies, but because we need Essence of the End. 100%. Yeah, I could definitely feel the damage loss. Wow, my okay, what kind of modifiers do I have? Glancing blow. Ooh.
Stand down or die.
100% more damage might not mean squat. Rockspine, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are about to hit 900 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support over there, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing and helping us towards our goal of 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I don't have the thing is, I don't like, nothing wrong with it, but I don't like having all these like goal trackers and stuff all over my screen. I just want gameplay in my face. The end. And so, I like to mention it every once in a while. So thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, so one thing that will happen. I think the one thing I don't like about this. The one thing I don't like about this is the time rod chance is going to be only on okay, it actually doesn't seem that bad. Did we just hit for 2 million? With Void Cleave? Oh my god, we hit for like, what was that, 1 million on a racing star? Holy moly, man. Okay. Thank you, Niche. Thank you. Get that garbage out of here. Possible ban evader. Yeah, you think? You think possible ban evader? Afia, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Perfect time to come in. Perfect time to come in, Afia. How's it going? You know, I got some guy trying to spam stuff in my chat. I'm like, and even Twitch is Twitch was like possible ban evader. And I was like, you think? Dude is spamming links in chat. Well, partial links. All right, forget all that. Yeah, forget all that. Afia, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good one, man. Welcome back to the channel. While I'm here, while I have it open, let's go ahead and give you a shout out. Mr. Afia Lapis. Hopefully You had yourself a good one. If you guys, most of you probably came over with Mr. Appease, but if you guys have not followed Mr. Appease, please drop him a follow. This guy has been a great friend of the channel and is an awesome content creator. If you're over here on Twitch, click follow on Mr. Lapise's name. There should be a bar right above chat right now. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And YouTube, thank you so much for the likes, guys. And thank you for the subscribers over on YouTube, guys. Subscribing is free. Thank you so much. Helping us on our goal to 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I know, right? It was a Primalist stream. Oh, we're messing around with this build. Holy moly. Holy, that was 2 million crits? Dude, Niche, you were right, man. Gucci. Absolutely Gucci. Yeah. We're bonking today, man. We are bonking today. My sustain window. Thanks for all the help, Niche. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I'm right around that sustain window. Yeah. I'm actually hitting the sustain window. We're not quite there yet. No. I see what my problem is. Pretty close. I think what was happening is I was attacking with Vengeance, which was generating stacks back. Yeah. I think that's what was happening, which honestly, no, that's good because that means this is normal. Like, this is normally how I play. I'm not going to just be sitting here trying to spam Erasing Strike. So I'd say for all intents and purposes, yeah, I've hit my sustain window. Because I'm going to want to hit with Vengeance. Right. 70% attack speed because I'm constantly using. Right, yeah. I realize that now, yeah. Because my attack speed fluctuates. We We did that with the lowest common denominator, so to speak. Right, you can see that. Awesome. So 70% is actually pretty easy to maintain because that's coming from Abyssal Echoes. The 100% burst is actually coming from Volatile Reversal, and that only lasts for 2 seconds. Whereas the Abyssal Echoes one lasts 5 seconds. Okay, so we're not there yet. Pike gonna accidentally kill it? Oh yeah. Oh wait. Does the wait, do we know if the kill threshold works on the dummies? I mean, it's gonna take me a little while to get there. Plus, by the time I get there, like, yeah, what is my kill threshold with this build? 3 million. Okay, so it's not hitting as high as like Master Yi, right? But holy moly. I like, honestly though, like this has more survivability than Master Yi, I think. I don't know. Who's ever killed it? Oh, you got it. You got it. Has anybody ever killed the dummy? I'm sure I'm not the only one who's, you know, spanked it. It's just like the thing is, we got so many echoes going on. Like, it's constantly being attacked. Teleports into a throne room? Or you sit on a throne? Okay, well, we're getting near kill threshold with a racing strike. I know that's kind of a buzzkill, but kill threshold is 4%. Whoa, hold up. Kill threshold is 4%. Here we go. Kill threshold. Does it work on the dummy? Does kill threshold? Yes, it does. We killed the dummy. We killed the dummy, guys. It has no health bar. Oh, wait. Does it even show damage? Okay, it still shows damage. Ah! We killed the dummy. The dummy is dead. Oh. Check Discord? What? What? 777? I gotta look at that look on my face. That's a good screenshot. There should be an achievement for that. 777 crit. Yeah, that's great. That's a great screenshot. Thank you. So you can keep attacking it. It just no longer has a health bar.
Yes, stay safe.
Okay. You want a DPS check. I'm still getting used to live split. So for this DPS check, I'm just gonna use the clock. All right. Like, nah, I quit. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. That's it. 85%. 940 is your mana pool for infinite sustain window. Yeah, I think an 85 is very acceptable for a build like this. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we know what we need to do now. Yeah, this isn't even min-maxed, right? I mean, the gear is very nice, for sure. I think this relic is good. I think the rings are very, very good. Belt is probably one of the best shatter chains of all time. Dark Stride, was pretty reasonable to get this. I don't think this is too nutty. This is, yeah. Like, if we had percent mana here, this would be great. Our biggest weakness is actually the World Splitter, because we only have... I think flat melee void is the way to go, but we need a T7 and we need the 0.5 and we need the nearly 50% increased mana. This is going to be the tough one to get, I think, for a lot of people. This particular World Splitter, I think, is pretty attainable for a lot of people. The one that would really make this pop even more would be a 2LP. Chance to bleed, it's low, but I think it's fine the way it is right now. You need the 0.5 critical strike chance. And the increased mana, it's a little bit of a low roll. I think if you had a 48, 49, 50, or even 52%. And then a good melee flat, I would say at least a 40. See, there's a lot of things that you need to get right with World Splitter. And then on top of it, you need the stats. I would slam it with T7 flat, critical strike, not critical strike, T7 flat, melee damage, melee void damage, and then flat void, percent void damage or percent critical strike multiplier. Probably percent void damage. Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay. So if we can get an Orion's Eye. Also, if we could get health on here instead of the spell damage. The skip still works. What skip? All right. Oh, the Falconer skip. Wait, there's a skip in Act 9 for Falconer only? Really? Really? What do you do with this aerial assault? Yeah. Yeah, I know the part where you're flying with the bird. Do you just like jump off the bird and fly with your own bird? Really? Being able to jump over walls and across obstacles and gaps and all that works for many places. Oh, nice. Alright. What is the name? Erasing Strike. What is the name of those boots? Nice. The Inevitable. You cannot be stunned while using Erasing Strike. Okay. A low roll. A low roll. What would we want on the Inevitable? Wow, what a rotten shame. I got 2 LP on these boots and I got the lowest movement speed and next to no, well, I mean, it is a damage reduction. Something inevitable. The Inevitable, man. Let's save a couple of these for the Nemesis. I don't think I have a single one that gives me more than 20% damage reduction. It's supposed to go up to 25. Okay. Okay, I see it right there. Thanks, Niche. Video's only 1 minute long. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. She fell through the map. Maybe I should go bully, what's his nuts? Okay. Now the real question, should I use Seed with this build? I'm going to lose even more armor. And this, using this item could really, really mess with my, my mana. Like if I'm expecting, yeah. I don't know, but the Inevitable might be a thing. Okay, so let's do some calculations here. Let's use... Okay, like let's say we get this one with LP, not this one. Okay, and let's say we put a max 30%. So we're looking at around, like, yeah, let's say we get a max 30% movement speed. Is it because of the vitality? Oh, it's because of the vitality. Okay. So I would lose the +1 for Void Cleave, sad. I'd lose the +10 melee void damage. I would lose the 41% increased void damage. But I would gain 17% less damage taken while bonk. While this is going on, 17% less damage. Moose. What a great name. Moose now. Give me the moose. Give me the moose. Give it to me now. Give me the moose. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, I don't have a single one with 25%. Does the inevitable only drop from Aberoth? The inevitable. Harbinger of Fear. Oh, it's because I hate that timeline. It's because I hate that timeline with a passion. That's why I... Good Lord. Am I going to have to actually go and farm that timeline? I hate that boss. I hate everything about it. All of these inevitables I have came from Aberoth. Hope you're kicking some ass today. Love me some Epoch. Hey, Moose. Like, it'll be a short on YouTube. We killed the training dummy. We killed the training dummy back at the arena, bro. We're having fun today, man. So I like that. Give me the Moose. It is. It is. So if I could get this inevitable with movement speed, though, like, look when I throw this on. I go down to 60% movement speed. If I can get LP on this and slam it with a max T7 movement speed, I will be around 90% with this boot, with this pair of boots. No guarantee I can get LP on this. With Dark Stride, though, I mean, obviously I can go for a different pair, but for the most part, I'm looking with my current setup. This would be like, but if I do get that World Splitter, the Void Cleave? Oh, I love Void Cleave. Void Cleave's amazing. It is my favorite skill in all of last Epoch. I made an entire build around it and called it the Master Yi build. We hit the dummy for over 10 mil at one point. Now, obviously, it's the dummy. But even with this build, which is not based around Void Cleave, look, I just hit for 1.4 mil with Void Cleave. Hold up. 2.8 mil with Void Cleave. 3.18 million damage with Void Cleave. 2.16. 2.34. Okay, I think I made my point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Void Cleave's amazing. You got to stack your more multipliers, all right? Here's what makes it pop. Vorpal Force. Well, it's more movement speed. It's more movement speed. Is there a range on it? No, it's a flat 0.2. Okay, but if we could get a 119 on here, I see your point. 90 versus 105, both are very fast. Both are very fast. It's just this comes with... I'm going to have to actually go and farm that timeline, aren't I? I hate that. Wait, didn't I just go and push the corruption in this timeline? Because I was like, let me go push the corruption in this timeline because I hate it. Yeah, I did. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to go to a different timeline and push the corruption there. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, hello. Anything useful? That's true, because especially with this build, since I actually use Void Cleave a decent amount, it like for damage and traversal and stuff, having the +1 is good. And then like you said, like what, how does that condition? Shut me up. I like how we're literally talking about whether or not we want to use the inevitable or Dark Stride, and then just a 2 LP Dark Stride drops. I can't remember the last time I found a 2 LP Dark Stride. Like, how rare is it? Probably not rare. I've never farmed for it, but I feel like I don't see them that often or at all. That, I don't think that's my first pair of 2 LP ever, but I could probably count on one hand the amount I've ever found. Really? Even for a level 19? They made it. Oh, that is rare. Dude, like that's like a sub 1%. Yeah, that's no, maybe not a sub 1%, maybe like a 2%. Yeah, they're very strong. You don't even have to be using Void Cleave. 1.35%. How do I get so I'm going to let you guys in on the... So there's actually a mode in Last Epoch called Streamer Mode. All right? So, Streamer Mode. It's right there. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, there is a Streamer Mode, but... Prophecies, Circle of Fortune. That's how I get. That's how I get good drops. The streamer mode is if your gameplay is smooth, but your stream is stuttering. It's for streamers. If you're, they even say this will not give you better loot drops, but I mean, hey, never hurts, right? Would be a fun clip though. Hi. Yeah, and then strap the... Especially like for people who haven't played in a while. I mean, that would actually be pretty misleading. Because imagine if you haven't played the game in a while and you weren't aware too well of how like Circle of Fortune works. And then I'm like, hey guys, I'm Babbling Bike. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to turn on streamer mode. Turns on streamer mode, goes and kills one guaranteed, like go kill a boss, and you get, and there's just a huge explosion. Oh, this is gonna suck. 35% critical strike avoidance. High health enemies take 40% less damage. Never mind. Cool. 826 corruptions. gonna suck for Orbis. Yeah. Gotta admit, the monitor is so much. This monitor is so much more easy on the eyes. Hi. Did you get a new monitor, Don? Wait. Afia was what kind of monitor did you get? I mean, if Afia is criticizing you over it, man, it might like what did you? Hey, Bike, what is with that cheesy smile, buddy? That was a little scary to pop into. Like, hi. It was. I didn't criticize. Oh, really? He said you were criticizing Afia. Literally worth half my... Holy... How much did you spend on this monitor, Don? The cheesy smile, somebody said, I love this new monitor. It's so much more easy on the eyes. And I'm like, hi. Yeah, I figured I'd just add to the experience of his new monitor. My setup isn't particularly expensive. Okay. Awesome. Okay, Don, I think we need to know. The monitor brand new is 1,100. You got it for basically half that. Awesome deal. What kind of monitor did you get? Like, I could think of some monitors out there that are worth. I can't think of a single monitor I'd be worth spending over $1,000 for, but I could think of a couple that, you know, $500, like OLED, 4K, ultra wide. Like, I could see spending $800 for something like that. $32-inch 4K OLED from old. Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you mean. Especially for an OLED, those are still like, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Greetings and salutations. Did you finally consume bike? I've been lost to the chair. I mean, yeah, that would definitely do it for over 1,000. Yeah, Dawn, you got a great deal. You got a great deal on that monitor. It was quite the sight, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. You got a fantastic deal on that monitor. Now, the monitors I got two 27-inch 1440p monitors. Oh, yeah. I got two 27-inch 1440p monitors. G-Sync 165 refresh. I think I got them for like 150 each at Costco. It was like that was a deal for me, and they're perfect for what I do. But like if I want absolute eye candy, like I need something like what Don got. You knew the people for a long time. You used to work for them. Hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah. Thumbs up to you on that one, man. Dude, a good monitor, a great monitor can make your setup look way better. You know, like honestly, sometimes that's the better purchase. Instead, like if your graphics card can already handle like 4K pretty well, like let's say you wanted to play single player games and you just wanted to do 4K 60. Like, dude, like a monitor like that could just upgrade the visual appearance enough to where you don't even need to buy like the latest and greatest graphics card. Though, I mean, you are still going to want a decent graphics card. Are you keeping the time rod? No, not sure if you're able. It works against bosses. Like, look, like I can hit 12 no problem against the bigger guys. Even if you push 2K on the 4K monitor, still look better than 2K on a 2K usually. Oh, that's fair. Hey, what up, Spellpot? Welcome back, man. It's good to see you. Honestly, why am I even farming this timeline? Like, problem solved, right? Well, I already got here, so let's just do this. Oh, wait, no, I don't want this. I was averaging 92 FPS on the Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark. Really? Wait, what kind of graphics card do you have? Like 92 FPS is pretty good. Like even if you are using DLSS or FSR, like that's still pretty good. 4K? I hate this boss so much, guys. 6800 XT. That's still like, I know it's not super high end anymore, but yeah, that's still a good graphics card. Especially like, you know, you slap on some FSR, bro. It is still a good graphics card. You got that 16 gigabytes of VRAM, if I'm not mistaken. I hate this boss so much, guys. Jeez. Just die, 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 die. Oh my god. I'm gonna die because I was thirsty. I mean, it's not a 5080 by any means. You said 580. I'm pretty sure you mean 5080. Well, maybe you do mean 580. Yeah, but 580 was a good card for its time. Not anymore. But it's not. It's no 5090 either. Yeah, that's true. For the price to performance, though, an excellent card. Extremely, especially with especially with the way AMD's rasterization right now is top notch, in my opinion. The only reason why I went with an NVIDIA card this time around this is only the second time I've ever found a pair of Ravenous Void. This is only the second time I've ever found a pair of Ravenous Void. Excellent rolls too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll take that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be, dogging on this boss fight. Okay, yeah. The only reason why I went NVIDIA is because what's the new codec that everybody wants? It's like it starts with an A. Starts with an A, but it's a new codec that everybody says is going to revolutionize everything. Well, both AMD and NVIDIA support it, but nobody has implemented it for streaming on Twitch or YouTube yet. So until then, the best codec to use that uses the least amount of resources is NVENC, and I don't know how long it's going to take for the other codec to be implemented. So I went with Team Green. I got a 4080 Super. It was expensive. Believe me, Air Dragon was the one who talked me into it. I was going to get AMD 7900 XTX. Especially that puppy went on sale for like $800. I was like pulling out the credit card, man. I was getting it ready. AMD Air Dragon was like, yo, bro, if you're going to be spending this kind of money, just spend a couple $100 more, get a 4080. 4090 was way out of my my wheelhouse, and get yourself a 4080 Super. Well, originally he was telling me get the 4070, what was it, Ti Super, and then wait for 5080. Honestly, yeah, you were telling me to get the 4070 Ti Super, you wanted me to get the 4070 Ti, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It was either 4070 Super or 4070 Ti Super. Yeah, and the idea was get a 4070 Ti, then you have something, and then I could get like a 5080. I decided not to wait. I went and got a 4080 Super because I was like, I'm going high end now. I wanted it now. And I'm glad because the 5080 Super looks like a small bump over the 4080 Super. It's tiny. And on top of it, you can't get one. Exactly. I was very happy because you already know once 5080s come back in stock, they're not going to be $1,000. They're going to be much more. Yeah, they're missing ROPS. Okay, so we are not getting political here. But here's what I think was happening. I think NVIDIA rushed their 50 series launch to get cards out ahead of potential tariffs. Whether you agree with them or not, we're not discussing tariffs here. We're not discussing politics. But I think they rushed it to get out the door to say, hey, look, we sold those cards at insert price here. And now that whatever is going to transpires. If the price goes up, they're going to wave their hands and say, not our fault. Like I said, we're not discussing politics, but I think that's what happened. And honestly, they really fumbled this launch. I think they rushed it out the door. So I'm glad I picked up a card that, even though it was older, arguably, it had all the bugs worked out, and it's going to last me for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's really kind of sad what AMD is doing. This has been like NVIDIA really dropped the ball here, and AMD has nothing to really show to take advantage of it. And Intel is still dealing. Yeah, Intel's still too new. Yeah, that's true. Graphics are in bad shape. Yeah, I agree. That's mainly why I have this card. It was available and I could walk out the store. Yeah, hey Don, that's a great deal too. it feels rush. I tried to convince the person that built the 5090 to resell and get a 4090. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, the only way you would get a 4090 is if you, like, you would have to buy it used at that point, because Nvidia stopped like, you can't go out and buy a 4080 Super right now. Well, as far as I'm aware of, you can't buy one on the shelves. They're all sold out because they stopped making them. I think you can buy I think the only card that's available right now from the 40 series is a 4070 Super or below. 4090's been gone for a while. Oh, okay. I understand. So when you were telling him to get rid of that card and get a 4090, it's because you knew you could get that individual a 4090. Not, hey, just go to Amazon or whatever. And still be cheaper than a 5090, huh? Well, some of those people probably act, well, honestly, I mean, if you're trying to get a 5090 right now, either you're trying to get the latest and greatest, or maybe you have something like a 4080 Ti, not a 4080 Ti, a 2080 Ti, or maybe even a 3090 Ti. And maybe you use your computer for productivity. Like, if you're just trying to get the latest and greatest and you already got a 4090, please, for the love of God, don't get a 5090. I mean, at least wait a couple years. Let it mature. Well, then at that point, you're going to already want the whatever comes next. Alweezy was considering buying a 5090 for way over MSRP. I don't know if he ended up getting it. How is Wheezy doing, Niche? You see, like, I knew Alweezy from another channel. Like I knew well, I don't know Alweezy. Like, he and I don't know if he still is. There was another content creator, at least I, for years, have, like, tuned in and listened to his podcasts. And Wheezy used to be pretty active in his chats. You don't know him well, just talk occasionally through TC. Yeah, I don't know him well either, but I'd wait out to the 60 series. So, yeah, so it was kind of funny when Wheezy started seeing me stream. He's like, wait, don't I know you from that other content creator? And I'm like, Wheezy! And then that was it. He's like, yeah, I play Last Epoch a lot. Or at least he did. I don't know. I'd wait out to the 60 series if you have a 40. Yeah, exactly. And even then, I'd be interested to see what AMD has to offer. Like I said, I like my 6700 XT. I just needed something that was beefier, and honestly, I didn't want to try and be streaming with my my processor anymore. I wanted to offload it and not have it take a lot of system resources to stream. Plus, the quality of the streams now, going from streaming with my processor to streaming with NVENC, like, it just looks better. Everything just looks better now for my old system. Though I will admit, that system, I never intended it to stream, but it did the job for me. It did the job for me, man. I'm still using Vegas 64, just like paying the $400 for it back then when I got it. Definitely not interested in paying more than that for entry level. Vegas 64, man, that's a throwback right there. That is a throwback. All right, it's high time. Go have a rest. Go to the. Yeah. Thank you very much, Afia. You take care. Vegas 60, yeah, that's a throwback right there, man. When did Vegas 64 come out? Like 2018? $2017. That's what I thought. Okay. I only said 2018 because I was thinking, wait, didn't the 580 come out in 2017? But yeah. I mean, if you don't mind secondhand, you might be able to get yourself something like a 6700 XT off of eBay for not a ton of money. That would be a pretty nice upgrade for you over the Vegas 64. Wait, oh. I'll still take it. Not going to use it for this build. You know, Vegas 64 is a great card. It's solid. It was kind of a meme when it came out, but AMD does a pretty good job with their driver support. So, yeah. Being on par with a 1080 now, I would not be surprised. I mean, at the time when it came out, I don't think it was on par, but, you know, AMD just... The drivers they keep releasing for that card, man, keep fine wine. That AMD fine wine technology. It's not an official thing, but I believe in it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great card. Oh, really? You got the 16 gig? You got the 16 gig? Because didn't it have like two variants, 8 and 16? Only 16. Yeah, I thought like Air Dragon, am I wrong here? Wasn't there multiple variants or were they all 16 gigabytes? Came in at, yeah, I thought it came in 8 and 16. Yeah, dude, the 16, bro. Cuz yeah, imagine, think about that. In 2017, 16 gigabytes of VRAM on a card, bro. Like, I don't even think you could get, like, you could get 16 on like a Titan. Wait, could you even get? No, Titan I think only did 12. Yeah, did Titan do 6 or no? Titan definitely did at least 8, but I'm thinking like 12, maybe 16. Maybe I'm thinking Maxwell Titan. Nonetheless, whew. Yeah, especially if that's all you were using, Niche. Yeah, right there, bro. That's a if the like I don't like to use the term future proofing when it comes to technology, but that when you consider that card for the time, yes. That's about as close as you can get it. I'm crossing the streams here. Not sure if you have a Vegas 64. If you have. The Radeon 7. Oh man, that sucks. The fan noise? Well, Niche, do you think it could be that, like, you've had that graphics card for a while? Have you ever changed the thermal paste on it before? Are you comfortable doing something like that? Because that thermal paste might be drying out. And that's probably why, especially when you're playing a game like Last Epoch, this... I could, but I haven't. Okay. Okay. Possibly consider it. It's been like this since you bought it. Oh, it's been loud the entire time? Oh, okay. Okay. That's what happened to your 1080? Yeah, I had the same thing happen to my... I had a 1070. Vega was notoriously hot. Okay. I had the EVGA 1070. It was like an ACX or something, and that was actually one of the ones where they screwed up the heatsink pads. So I had to like order a kit and then take apart the my 1070, apply the thermal pads, and then the thermal paste was gone. So I had to apply that as well, and it's been doing well. My nephew has it. I bought that card. Golly, I bought that card in 2016. It is the year 2025. My nephew is still using that card, bro. Want to talk about value? Now, the games he's playing, I don't think require anything, past that. Plus, maybe I should try and be a good uncle and get him a new graphics card. Get him something. Basically turned off my older components turned all my older components into a computer for my mom to use, since she was always going for the cheapest option. Oh, jeez. Golly. Okay, so here's one thing to consider. Okay. So I'm guessing you can get up to 0.5% more damage. How many points? We need to invest 25 points or 30 points to get over. Let's pull up a basic planner. We got to invest 25 points per 1 mana cost. Okay. So that's how I can make that work, huh? Bro. Basically turn my older components into a computer for my mom to use, since she would always go for the cheapest option and then complain when it was slow and didn't do anything. Vega 64 had poor heat dissipation. Some of the heat would get trapped in the downward push and feed back into the fan. Case flow is key for them, more so than normal. Their fan choice was also for garbage. Okay. Well, if I do this, my cold resistance will be absolute garbage. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, wrong person.
Hello, traveler.
Spooky. Spooky.
Do not dwell on
Oh, yeah. To absolute garbage. But we got way more health. My melee attack speed is now 5%. I mean, I will admit, I just like the other way I was playing before. Like,
Hello, traveler.
actually, just hit respec all. Yeah, sorry, the normal 64s were 8. I guess 16 is stuck in my head because it's what I have. I got you. No worries, Niche. Okay, so where do we spin this extra point? Oh, well, no, we can take that out and we could put it like right here, just more damage.
Do not allow unlimited breath.
Though I will admit, I did forget about this node. I don't think we have enough strength to really have it make sense. The fan choice was also garbage. It was a used Frontier card. Frontier, that's what was missing. I could swear there was a 16 gigabyte Vega 64 version, but was coming up with nothing. Yeah, sorry, the normal 64s were 8. I only got 16 stuck in my head because it's what I have. Not working Frontiers are going for 150. Working are going for 250 to 500. That has retained some value. Yeah. I got it during the big sell-off during the NVIDIA. Oh, jeez. And then all those people were probably regretting that. Dude, think about it, Niche. Because what went freaking insane? What went so insane in the membrane after the 20 series? When the 30, like right before the 30 series was coming up, was the whole crypto thing. Bro, like people were buying graphics cards left and right for like nutso. Like if I didn't need it at the time, I guess I could have sold my 5700 XT for like $800. But I needed it. Yeah, for a 1050 Ti, you had to spend $500. It was insane. Here's the thing. Many people said I was stupid because I was having issues with my 1070. Nothing bad, but it just... The thing with my 1070 is it was not playing the games I wanted at a refresh rate that I wanted. So I was waiting for the 30 series cards. And I was going to get a 3070. But I saw what happened to the 3080 because that came out first and blitzed, gone in half a second. And so somebody put out a deal. They found that they were letting people know. I was like following a YouTube channel or something at the time. They're like, hey, with this coupon, you can get yourself an AMD 5700 XT. Comes with 2 games, $300. And I'm like, you know what? I know I'm waiting for the 3070, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to get that. So I bought the 5700 XT. Some people said I was an idiot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so the 30 series was almost entirely a paper launch because everything kept selling out. That card sounds familiar. Oh, hey, what up? Yeah, Tilron was there. He remembers. No, you got a 6700 XT, Tilron. Yeah. Yeah, when I... So, yeah. So I bought that car. I bought the... Well, I'm going to head to sleeping lane. Catch you later. Hey, catch you later, Ed, right? Yeah, when I built my new computer, I kind of settled for the 6700 XT because it was the price to performance ratio. And to be honest, I mean, yeah, I only upgraded one generation. I went from the 57 to the 6700 XT, except I built a whole new computer and I slapped the 6700 XT because I got one for like, what was it? Got it for like 350. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good night, Air Dragon. Yeah, and that card is still great. My wife has that. Oh, oops. My wife has that card in her computer. She doesn't really play any games that require that kind of power. Yeah, exactly. Like it was running last Epoch just fine. It's just I wanted some more headroom in my computer for streaming. I'm really glad I went with this computer, but that graphics card was just fine. And like you said, it runs D2R just fine. That Javelin build I put out on Monday, I had some people commenting on it, Tilron. They were talking about how it looked like the Javazon. From what I could gather, it was Javelin Amazon, the Amazon class from Diablo. They're like, dude, this looks just like the Javazon. I'm like, you know what? Tilron's gonna know what that looks like. Not too bad. Jeez. Jeez, man. Well, maybe I should cleanse that, but holy. Not having armor. Ooh, rough.
Stand down or die.
Well, I mean, I have armor, but I'm not getting a ton of benefit out of it. Yeah, I don't have the 70% like I have in most of my builds. That's right. Niche is 100%. Like I think I only have 48%, but I have some buffs that'll get it up.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
Hey, what up, Saphicus? How's it going, man? Oh, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I think you subscribed on YouTube last night, and the notification went through after the stream ended. I wanted to make sure to give you a shout out.
Stand down or die.
Wait, did I give Rock Spine a shout out? Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, Rock Spine.
Stand down or die.
Oh, you weren't even on stream? Hey, that's all good, man. I got the note. I only get the notifications when I'm live. And so what had happened is I raided a channel and we were in the, you know, stream ending section. And since I was still live, it gave the notification that you had subscribed on YouTube. So I was like, oh, well, I'm already, I'll be sure to shout you out. Thanks for subscribing, man. Oh, yeah. Let's give this another shot. Twisted Heart is the main thing. Yeah, Twisted Heart is the main survivability. Though, so obviously we had good gear and we pushed that build past 1,000 corruption, right? We were in like the 1,100 whatever corruption. I think if you wanted to set your sights lower, like do like 400 to 500 corruption, you could use a different relic. Like, if you have a Bastion of Honor with that damage reduction on there, I think you can most definitely do a different kind of relic. Like, especially if you wanted more damage, you could do a Soulfire relic. Hey, 1 LP is fine, man. That's what I used for the build. I actually had a couple 2 LPs that I slammed, and none of them got pluses to smite. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't get the 2 LP. Why get tanky when you can obliterate everything in seconds? Like that build was never the highest damaging build. I mean, if you use something like a Soulfire, I think you could definitely get it. Like, the build did okay on damage. It was the survivability that really kicked it up a notch. Oh, you mean your current build? Oh, okay, okay. What? Oh man, dude, what in the world? Like, we had that guy dead, and then hey, what's good? What's good, Bright? Oh my god, we had that guy dead, and then just out of nowhere, he gets to kill me for free. It's because I have no armor, man. Okay, we got to figure out this armor situation. Dude, I don't know if this 15% less damage taken is worth it. I'm not using a Leonines. And honestly, I don't think I would with something like this. I'm getting my critical strike avoidance. Oh, man. Oh, no. Champion. Okay, that's what I was using before. Oh, that's a lot of mana gone. Okay, what about become mana? I mean, technically it did. Technically it did, but not the kind of mana I need. Okay. So that's what I was using before. But now I've lost all my fire resistance again. But I gained some armor back. There's just literally no point in that. I might as well use this. Okay. This is, oh, okay. Let's think about this. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be worth the getting hit and gaining armor. But after VK and Paladin, I'll make squirrels. Oh, okay. I'll make squirrels. I'll make squirrels build. You are right. I understand. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for tonight. Thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. How's it going over there? All right, if you're over here on Twitch, let's go ahead and raid somebody in the last Epoch community over here. Let's go ahead and raid the hippie. All right, catch you guys later. Thank you so much for subscribing over on YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follows. Really looking forward to where this build takes us. Appreciate all the support. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be doing more of Void Cleave Racing Strike. We might have to make some changes to the build in favor of more survivability, because I'm getting one shot by some boss hits. It's just but thank you so much for being here, guys. I will be back again tomorrow. If you're over here on Twitch, say hi to the hippie Viking. Bye. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for thank you so much for the likes. Thank you if you guys are just coming in right now. I'm ending for tonight, but really appreciate you guys being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. You guys go ahead and take care. All right, peace out, everybody.